Hello everyone, this is Hinal Gangane and today we'll be discussing about training program of hazard analysis and critical control point HACCP system. Importance of HACCP. HACCP is essential as it guarantees a complex web of federal, provincial and municipal food safety regulations. It is critical for preventing foodborne illnesses and ensuring consumers' safety. Why HASP matters? HASP matters because it's backed by specific laws outlined in Food and Drug Regulation overseen by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency CFIA. These regulations ensure that food handling practices in places like restaurants and food service establishments are safe. What is HASP? HASP stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points. It is a systematic approach to identifying, evaluating, and controlling food safety hazards. HASP is designed to prevent food contamination, illness, and product recalls by identifying critical points in the food production process where control is essential to ensure the food safety. There are seven principles of HASP. First, conduct hazard analysis. Second, determine critical control points. Third, establish critical limits. Fourth, monitoring control critical points. Fifth, corrective actions. Sixth, establish verification procedures. Last but not the least, establish record keeping and documentation. Who is responsible to follow HASP plan? Every employee involved in food handling is responsible to follow HACCP procedure to ensure the food safety. The significance of HACCP lies in its ability to prevent contamination, illness, and product recalls in food industry. By implementing HACCP principle, businesses can protect consumers and maintain their reputation. When and where HACCP should be implemented. The procedure of implementing HACCP involves continuous application throughout all stages of food handling process. This applies to various settings such as food production facilities, restaurants, and catering services. Hazard analysis. Identify potential hazards in each step of food production process. There are major three hazards: chemical hazards, biological hazards, and physical hazards. When, where, and how critical control points should be determined. These are a vital stage in food production where control measures must be implemented to prevent, eliminate, or reduce hazards to acceptable level. Identifying and managing these points are essential for ensuring food safety throughout the production process. Third step is establishing controls. Establishing controls involves implementing measures to mitigate the identified hazards at control critical points. Monitoring of critical control points. Monitoring of CCPs involves systematically observing and recording the procedure, conditions, and activities at the specific stages of the food production process to ensure the control measures are effectively implemented. Establish corrective actions. If deviation occurs at a critical control point, corrective actions must be promptly taken to address the issue and prevent potential risks to food safety. Take immediate action to address deviation and prevent hazards. Verification of CCP involves confirming that the control measures put in place are effectively managing the identified hazards and ensuring the food safety. This verification process typically includes reviewing monitoring records, conducting periodic inspection, testing and sampling, reviewing corrective actions, and conducting internal audits. When, where, and how record keeping and documentation should be done. Detailed records of HACCP activities must be maintained continuously throughout the food production process within the establishment where food processing activity occurs. These records document various aspects such as monitoring corrective actions, verification procedures, and any other relevant information. They serve as a vital tool for inspection, review, and demonstrating compliance with food safety regulation. HACCP ensures compliance with food safety regulation. By implementing HACCP, organizations can systematically identify, evaluate, and control food safety hazards throughout the production process. It prevents foodborne illnesses and protects consumers' health. By preventing contamination and hazards at critical stages, HACCP safeguards the consumer health and well-being. Responsibility of HACCP implementation lies with every employee involved in food handling. While a designated training manager or HACCP coordinator may oversee training and implementation, it's crucial for all employees involved in food handling to understand the HACCP principle. By implementing the HACCP principle, organization can maintain food safety standards and adapt to emerging risks and industry changes. Let's understand the training process by answering these test questions. What is the purpose of HACCP? Who is responsible for following HACCP procedures? Why is record keeping important in HACCP implementation? Thank you for participating in HACCP training. Remember, food safety is everyone's responsibility. These are the references that I used to make this training program. Thank you for listening.